What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk.
And it's your boy John G coming from Colossal Boxing Talk as well.
And today we're here with middleweight contender Peter Kid Quillin. How you doing today?
I'm blessed. How y'all doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I can't complain.
Yeah, I'm doing good too. Yeah, I'm gonna start this off with I guess it's a pretty simple question. You probably heard it in different types. But first and foremost, Mr. Quillin, I gotta let you know, man, look, I must really like you because my Wizards are playing right now. And in the Washington, D.C. area, we don't ever get any type of teams that win. So, all right, so... so you let me know. I can always update you. I'm watching right now, too. All right, cool. I saw in your corner-to-corner episode where your trainer was kind of talking about how you have a complex regimen and that if you, like, miss a day, you know, you miss a whole lot. So what was it about last camp that, you know, made it difficult to, I guess, get the weight off or the extra weight off? And how you guys are planning to approach it in the future?
I took a year off with no boxing. I was, you know, I had a kid. I was not even training. I was like outside the gym. It's the first time so it happened. So, you know, maybe I need to stay in shape at all times. You know what I mean? Like, I think you got to learn the tricks of the trade. Like, ain't no perfect fighter out there, no perfect person out there to do everything right. If you did that, then it'd be a perfect world.
Okay, just to follow up on JG's question, did filming the movie Bleach for this have any effect along with being out of boxing for a year? You not making weight?
No, I was actually had to be in shape, and I was 176 pounds at that time.
I know we watched your fight with Andy Lee. What, if anything, do you wish you could have done different against him?
I mean, with do more jabs, you know, move my head a little bit more, cut it up in the last round, and do all out, maybe top of the game. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, the way it happens is the way it happens. I'm not the type of person that wish I did. You know, we can always wish we did more stuff in this our life period. You know what I'm saying? I remain with place in life, and me, I don't have regrets in life. I never live with regrets. So the way the fight panned out, am I totally happy with it? You know what I mean? I don't have no control over that. Gotta learn from what I learned in that fight and use it in my future fight.
Oh, I respect that.
Okay, so yeah, you talked about throwing a little bit more jabs and I guess making a little bit more adjustments. And one thing that I noticed in the Andy Lee fight and everybody else did, you know, is that Andy Lee, you started off pretty fast and he started gaining some momentum. So was that due to, I guess, stuff that you didn't do, or was Andy Lee just that good of an opponent?
To be real with you, when I fight, I don't know what I've done. I haven't even went back to team fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been away from my family for 12 weeks, so I just been spending time with them. It's the first time I'm watching TV. It's only because I got a friend in town right now, and we just got it on the game. But I don't watch TV. I just, you know, I'm inspired to just do great things, and I don't want to like have time for a lot of stuff. I think when I go back and watch the fight, I'm gonna be my own worst critic and, you know, use what I've learned in that fight to be better as a fighter in my future.
Okay. Speaking of you know, inactivity over the last year, do you plan on being more active than you were last year, this year?
Yeah. I mean, my uncle died of cancer right before I went to camp. He suffered with cancer for the whole 2014, and you know, I was going through a lot with that period in my life, and you know, we got through that, and you know, my uncle passed on now. I have a new son. I'm inspired to live, and you know, I'm looking to be back in the ring 2 more times before the year's out.
I'm sorry to hear about your uncle. Condolences to you.
I'm sorry to hear that as well. And you talked about you got a new son. Like, how are you dealing with, I guess, having a son and just dealing with everything that a champ or a fighter has to deal with? Like, can you shed some light on that perspective for us?
Yeah, this is actually my first kid. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple close calls, but you know what I'm saying, all around this like my first kid, and you know, and like I said, I never would have ever thought that. Yeah, he's right here, the man next to me while I'm doing this interview, cooling and playing on my sock and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, I'm very fortunate to be able to give my kid a better life than I grew up with. And hopefully I can teach him something about life and he can grow up passing the same thing he lost. That he learned from me to pass to his own kids when he had his day.
Definitely, you know, respect the answer. I know you just fought, and, you know, fighting right now off the back, probably not on your mind, but have there been any talks about a rematch with Andy Lee? Are you looking for that in the next bout?
Well, I don't know what they say and what business can be done, you know, and if Billy Joe Sanders been waiting and just paid to sit on the sideline and let me fight again. Fight him at the time I did because the money was more worth the while. So I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that say into that. Just know that I don't think about what fight. Just whenever they tell me, you know, we got some options for you, we just sit down and do the options and we just go with the best option and just, you know, whatever the case may be. If they say he'll fight Andy Lee in a rematch, I said, okay, let's go.
All right. Speaking of business, I'm about to ask you the $1 million question that you've probably been asked a whole bunch. Mayweather Pacquiao. How are you going to see that? Are you going to be there, and how do you see it playing out?
It's crazy you asking that, man. I've been doing mad interviews. I just did a straight magazine shoot today talking about discussing the fight. And I'll do something on the Today Show on Saturday, the day of the fight. And then I fly right on the plane and go to the fight. So, you know what I mean? I think, y'all, if you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. Say it over a lot. That you got the best pugilist in the world, purist boxer, Mayweather, the best defensive fighter, and also, to me, the best offensive fighter because he lands at a high rate. He lands like at a high percentage. And then you got Pacquiao, even with the losses he has, which is 5 losses, 2 draws, you know what I mean? And then he got knocked out 3 times. I think he still could be considered a great fighter because of who he fought and what he's done in his career. That he's the best purest fighter that Mayweather has faced. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is a straight, you know, how can you say, a slugger, but, you know, versus a boxer. And this is what, you know, boxing fans love to see these kind of fights because we like to see a boxer get pressure and see if he fold under pressure. For Mayweather, it's over and over and over again. Being good at his job for more than 18 years, you know, being from the hood, I don't know nobody that hold a job more than 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So there's no guy doing his job and competing at a level he's been competing at for more than 18 years. There's something great and within that. So, you know what I mean? I go with Mayweather, but I think this is a fight that, you know, doesn't matter about my favorite in the fight. That's not what win the fight. I think what win the fight is the best man coming in there with the right plan and the right punch at the right time.
Yeah, agreed. Last question before we
tell you something. Don't bet on the fight. Y'all think about betting on the fight?
Oh, no.
Why you don't bet on the fight? If y'all bet $500, you win $1,000, right? Or you lose $500. It's not good because the fight is worth so much money that your little $500 that you lose and you gain is actually worth. You know what I'm saying? The fight is way too the money in the fight is so ridiculous. I wouldn't advise nobody putting money on that fight because there's too much money being involved and you don't know what might happen.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't plan on betting my hard-earned money on this fight or no fight, so I'm definitely not betting on it.
Don't bet on Toronto either.
The last question before we get kind of a phone one, I don't know if I asked you in your previous time we've interviewed you, but if you could face any middleweight or super middleweight in the history of boxing, who would it have been and why?
And getting paid for it?
Yeah, of course.
Gennady Golovkin.
And why is that? Just to shut up the critics.
Because of the best right now. He's the one that everybody's talking about.
All right, I respect that answer. So we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to grant us another interview. We wish you nothing but the best with the rest of your career. We look forward to seeing you in the ring pretty soon. And thank you again, and have a wonderful rest of the evening.
I mean, you do the same, and God bless y'all. For the fans, keep following me at Kid Chocolate on Instagram, at Kid Chocolate on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow my son soon when we start this page.
Oh, one more thing. My colleague JG had something to ask you.
Yeah, right now we got the logo set. We're trying to get we're trying to get these T-shirts made for Colossal Boxing Talk, and we'd like to send you a complimentary shirt with Colossal Boxing TV. I mean, not the TV, but the logo, and inspirational quote or famous quote that you have. So we're gonna get in contact with you folks, and I mean, is that something that you'd be interested in? And
possibly, let's do it. I'm always supporting a good cause, right? My favorite quote is better to be a young dummy than an old fool.
Okay, gotcha. And
you know why that is, right?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
You said it's better to be a young dummy than
an old fool.
Because when you're young, you learn. But if you're an old fool, that means you can keep doing the same things to, you know what I'm saying?
Picture, man. That's for me. I'm glad that you pay attention to that, because I think that's what matters in life the most, is that you get smarter with your age, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks again.
You do the Wizard. 64, 47.
Yes, sir. My man. Appreciate it. And there you have it. We just wrapped up a great interview with Kid Chocolate on a whole bunch of issues. Make sure that you follow him on his Instagram and all of his social media accounts. And also follow us on our social media stuff, YouTube channel, Colossal Boxing, CBT, Instagram. You can like our Facebook page, Colossal Boxing. And we out. Peace.
Yeah, we knock him down. 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 Yeah, knock him down. Yeah, knock him down. Yeah, CDT. Knock him out. CDT. 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 CDT.